Now we are discussing the algorithm for inserting the element in a linked list in a specified location. So here we are starting with the algorithm. This is the algo, and there we are saying ins means insertion, loc at the location means inserting as a specified location. We know that in the linked list we are having a available list also. Available list contain the information of all the free memory spaces. So first of all we require a available list so that we can insert the node by taking from the available list. So first of all I am taking the available list. So let us suppose that we are having the three free spaces. This is 1, 2 and 3. These are the free spaces or the free nodes which are available, and we know that every list in a linked list contain two parts. The first part is the info part. Info part contain the information of the node. Let us suppose that 7 3, but here it is a free list. That means the list of free memory blocks. So these blocks are empty, info part is empty. Then the second part of every node is the link part. Now link part is the pointer part which point to the next node. So one node is pointing to the next. Now this one is pointing to the address of third node, and now it is the last one, so it is pointing to the null. That means it is the ending. Now these all are the free memory spaces. That's why they are the part of available list. So there we are having the avail. Avail is the pointer which is pointing to the first free space. So this one is the available list. Now on which we are not performing the operation, we want to perform the operation on our list. So I am also taking one more list which is our list where we will insert the element. So now this one is our linked list where we are having the three nodes. These three nodes are node 1, node 2 and node 3. And yes, all the nodes are having first block which is the info part. Info part contain the information of some elements. Let us suppose that the elements we are having 7, 3 and 9. Let us suppose these elements are placed inside that R list. Then the second part we are having is the link part. Link part is a pointer which is pointing to the next node. So link part of node 1 pointing to node 2 address. Similarly node 2 link pointing to the node 3, and the last node which is pointing to the null because there is nothing. Then afterward we are having a start. So here the start is the start pointer which is pointing to the address of node 1. So now we are working on the algorithm insert at location. We are having info part for information, link part for the next, then start pointer, then available list, then the location. Location is basically the location of that place where we are going to insert the node, means where we are going to insert an item. So talking about the next thing which is the item. So let us suppose that we are having a item. Now in this item we are having, let us suppose 12. Now this 12 we want to insert at some specified position which is the location. So this algorithm insert item means 12 so that item follows the node with location LOC. Means if I give any of the location, then that item follow that particular location. Insert item at first node if location is null. Let us suppose that the location you are not giving, then it will insert the node at the first place, and if you are giving the location, it will insert at the specific location. So that is how the algorithm is going to work. Now first of all we are taking the algorithm with the first step. If avail is equal to null, we know that available list contain the information of free memory. Here we have seen that this one is the available list where we are having three blocks 1, 2 and 3. Three blocks are free, so first part will not run. But let us suppose that the avail is null. If we are assuming that this is the avail and this is pointing to null, that means there is no node available. Then what will happen? In that case we will write overflow. Overflow means we are not having any of the space and going to the exit. But this is not the case because we already have the three nodes here. So this part will not work. This is not the case. We are having the case where available list is having the three nodes. So we will go on the second step. Set new is equal to avail. So the first block of avail we are going to capture with the new. So now we are having one new. New means we are taking a new node. and that is equal to avail. So new is pointing to avail, which is pointing to the address of node 1. So this node 1 actually the new is pointing. Afterward we are having avail is equal to link avail. We know that we have already taken one node from the available list. So now this is the time to move the avail to the next node. So avail is equal to link avail. Here we are moving the available pointer to the next. So avail is equal to link avail. Now this avail is pointing to node 1 and the node 1 link part that is pointing to the info of 2, which is the address of 2. So here this avail is now modified and this avail is now going to the node 2 address. So here it is moving. So now this available is shifted to the node 2, means the available is now pointing to the address of node 2. Now this is the time to discuss the next line of the algorithm. This is a line 3. Here we are saying set info new is equal to item. Now info of new, if we talk about the new pointer is pointing to the first block. Now first node info part, that means we are talking about this info part equal to item, and the item we are having is 12. So that 12 is placed into the info part of new. So successfully we have taken one node which is a new from the available list, and we have given the value which is 12 that we want to store. Now here we are going on the line 4. There are two cases. The case number 1. So case number 1 says that if location is equal to null, that means location is not given to us. We are assuming that location is null. So this line is for the case 1. Whenever the location is not given to us, so this is the case 1 if location is not present. Now in that case what we are going to do? We are going to insert that node to the start. So in the case 1, if the location is null, means location is not given, we are saying set link new. So talking about the link new, means this one is the new and there we are having the link part, because the new is pointing to the first node and the link part. So here we are talking about this particular pointer. So this particular pointer is equal to start. So if location is not given, we are going to put it to the start. That means start is pointing to the first node. So we have inserted here, that means the pointer is modified. Now this link pointer, this part is not present, it is modified. And then afterward we are saying start is equal to new. So here this start is now modified to the new, and new is pointing to the first node. So there this start is modified, this is modified now. So here we have inserted the new node at the first place if the location is null. So this was the case 1. Now we are discussing the case 2 if the location is given to us. So for that I am going back to the previous position. So now we are going to work on the case 2. Let us suppose that the location is not null, means location is given to us. So we are going on the case 2. So in the case 2, the location is given to us. We are assuming that there is some location on which we have to work. Let us suppose that the location is given to us, which is the node 2. So this is the location where the location is pointing, that is the node 2. Means at this specified location, we have to insert the new node, and that node will be the item. So this line will be executed now. So now here in the case 2 we are having set link new. The new is pointing to the node 1 and their link part, that means we are talking about this particular portion, is equal to, so that is equal to link loc, means where the location is pointing to node 2 and their link part, and that is pointing to the node 3. So there we are inserting, that means link new, which is this one, is equal to link loc, that means this one. So here we are putting the pointer. So this pointer is now putting here. Afterward we are having link loc So now talking about this location, which is pointing to the node 2 and their link part, that means this one we are talking about now, that is equal to new. So this is pointing to new now. So now this one is going to the new, and where the new is pointing? New is pointing to the new node. So successfully we have inserted one node here, and the previous pointers are modified. So this pointer is having no meaning, and also this is having no meaning. So they are removed. So now successfully we have inserted one node which is 12 in between where the location is given. So if we go and traverse this linked list, we will go with the start. Then this start is going to the first node which is having 7. So it is displaying the 7. Then afterward we are having the link part which is pointing to the next node which is 3. So 3 is displayed. Then we are again going. Now you see the pointers are modified, and if we are going with these pointers, then they will make us reach on the position of 12. So then 12 is reached, 12 is displayed. This is the 12 which we want to insert, and we have inserted. Now afterward the link part of this node is going back to the linked list which is pointing to the next node which is 9. So here you can see that 9 is present. Then afterward the link part is going to the null. So linked list is complete. So we have traversed these elements. So this is how we have inserted successfully the item 12 in between the linked list. Now with the help of this, if the location is given, we can place anywhere. We can place it at the first position, last position. So depending upon the location, we can insert the item at any of the position. So this is how we can insert an element into the linked list at specified location.